Hey everyone, it's Tyler the Antenna Man. A few years ago, I made a video on the topic of TV tuner sensitivity, which refers to how well a TV can decode a weak signal coming in from an antenna. It's linked in the description, but the gist of the video is that certain TV brands may pick up more channels than others. Recently, I received a few emails and antenna recommendation requests in regards to a specific TV brand not picking up as many channels as the TV it replaced. What makes the situation even worse is that a lot of people purchase this TV brand thinking that they'd be future-proofing since many offer a built-in ATSC 3.0 tuner, when in reality they may end up with less channels because the tuner sensitivity is weak. The brand is Sony. Sony TVs, despite some being ATSC 3.0 capable, do not have good tuner sensitivity. I've seen too many cases where someone purchases a brand new Sony TV and ends up with less channels, so I'm making this video to warn all of you. Do not buy a Sony TV if you use an antenna. You may end up with less channels. Adding to the frustration, select Sony TV models hide legacy ATSC 1.0 channels from the guide whenever a corresponding ATSC 3.0 feed exists. Given that NextGen TV coverage is still inconsistent in a lot of areas, overriding the older, more reliable signal is not good for consumers. Those of you who already own a Sony TV, if all of your local channels are picked up fine, you don't have to do anything. However, if you notice some channels go in and out, it's possible bad tuner sensitivity of your TV is impacting reception. One way to find out is if you own another TV that isn't made by Sony, bring it to where the Sony TV is located, connect it to the same antenna and coax cable, and then run a channel scan. If more channels are picked up, you can confirm the Sony TV has bad tuner sensitivity. A cheap and easy workaround is to purchase an external set-top box with better tuner sensitivity to use in place of the tuner built into your Sony TV. One option is this ZJ box tuner that connects to the side or back of your TV. It's very small, gets power right from the USB port on your TV, and is easily hidden from sight. You can find a link to it in the pinned comment below or in the description. Another option is my antenna signal meter set-top box, which may be good if your TV is on a table, but since the power cord is only about 3 feet, it may or may not work depending on where your outlet is located or if you have a power strip near the TV. As far as which TVs are the best to use with an antenna, just about any modern smart TV that isn't made by Sony is fine, including brands like LG, Samsung, Vizio, or with the Roku or Fire TV operating system. I personally prefer the Insignia Fire TV since you can pause and time shift live TV without needing to connect an external USB drive. Beyond that, Samsung TVs tend to have the best tuner sensitivity of any standalone TV if you live in a very weak signal area and struggle with reception. I include links to a few Samsung and Insignia Fire TVs in the description. If you own a Sony TV, before you jump to the conclusion that a new TV or set-top box will bring in your local channels more reliably, it's important to confirm the tuner sensitivity of your TV is bad before doing so. As I said earlier, this can be done by bringing another TV over to where the Sony TV is located, connect it to the same antenna and coax cable, and then comparing reception between the two TVs. If more channels are picked up, or if reception just seems better on the other TV, you'll know that your Sony TV suffers from bad tuner sensitivity, and to either purchase a set-top box or a new TV. Now, if reception is the same on both TVs, the issue is your antenna. You may need to adjust it with a signal meter or invest in a larger model. A few options for signal meters are linked in the description, along with my list of recommended indoor and outdoor antennas. You can also sign up for my antenna recommendation service on my website, antennamanpa.com. Thanks for taking the time to watch this YouTube video, and an additional thanks to everyone who supports me on Patreon or as a member of my YouTube channel. If my videos helped you cut the cord, or if you just think they're cool and would like to help support them, while getting exclusive perks, visit patreon.com/antennaman, click the join button in this video, and you can also click the thanks button. If you're on Facebook, you can like my Facebook page at facebook.com/antennamanpa. You can also sign up to my email list in the description below if you'd like to receive an email every time I publish a new video.